fact that they were asked to stand up, somebody with their toes on the line. The Olympic champion at 800 and 1500. Unique double that from the Russian. Looked absolutely supreme in Atlanta and marvellous when she knocked 3 seconds off the world record last week of Paula Ivan in Zurich. 4:12 she ran for the mile. Maria Mutola set a world record for this distance, 2.5 laps on this track last year in Brussels. Took her 2:39.34, the first official sub-2:40 clocking. And this is another great race put together by Wilfried Meerts. Charmaine Crooks, the pacemaker in the early stages here. Letitia Vriesda in second place is also a pacemaker in the yellow there. Vriesda is the World Championship silver medalist over 800, but her form has been a little out of sorts this year. And here she is pacemaking in Brussels, and really you need pacemakers of this sort of caliber for the speed they're going to be running at here. Mutola last year went through 800 metres in 1:58.9 and then tied up a little bit to come home in 2:39, and they've set off again very fast indeed here. Mutola struggling to stay with this on this occasion. Her form hasn't been great this year. Mutola will have been a little disappointed with her Olympic bronze medal. Really hasn't looked in 1996 anything like as good as the Mutola we've known in 94 and 95. 58.51 at 400 metres, well inside world record schedule, my goodness. Charmaine Crooks doing a good job there. Mastekova happy to go with it. She spoke very highly of the pacemaker last week in Zurich, saying the early pace laid down so well was absolutely vital to her efforts there. Borisova it was who did well for her there. Here Charmaine Crooks takes them through 600 metres. The time well inside 1:30, around 1:29 there. Vriesda now has got to push on through this next 200 metres. This is the crucial patch of the race. Mastekova still looking relaxed as that lovely long loping stride. Mutola having to work very hard to stay in contact, and she isn't really in contact, is she? That's a gap now of 2 or 3 metres, and Mastekova accelerates past Vriesda of Suriname, and the stride lengthens. Working harder with the arms now, that hunch-shouldered style of Mastekova. Mutola, so powerfully built, driving hard there into the final bend. Almost exactly 2 minutes at 800 metres. She needs a final 200 of around 29 seconds here. Coming into the straight, and Mutola putting pressure on Mastekova. The Russian had a quick glance out of the corner of her eye there and kicked again. The shoulders rolling from side to side, but she stays clear of the Mozambican and wins this one, and the world record has gone 2:28.99. What a fabulous run. 2:29.34 was the world record last year. She's broken it by 35 100ths. Again, quite a big chunk knocked off the record there. Mutola putting up a stout defence of her world record. But Mastekova can't believe it. She got a $50,000 bonus and a kilogram in gold in Zurich for her world record there over a mile. Here we understand her bonus for that world record will be $25,000. Not a bad fortnight's work, really. Not to mention the bonuses from the Olympic Games. Who said athletics has got financial problems? Not for Svetlana Mastekova. Well, Vriesda, of course, will get a little extra bonus, as will Charmaine Crooks for the world record having gone. And she's had a momentous season, Mastekova. Out of the sport for a couple of years while she had a child before this year. Won the European Cup back in early June in Madrid. That was the warning for everybody that wasn't heeded. We didn't see much of her for the following 6 or 8 weeks. Then she appeared in Atlanta and just blew them away in both the 800 and the 1500 metres. And this is the best I've seen Mutola look all year. Maria Mutola looking very strong here. And again, this run from her would have won 99 out of 100 races. But she's up against here a woman who is in the best shape ever of any middle distance runner. And she just can't get back at her. Mutola saved plenty for the last 200. Kicked very, very hard indeed. But she went into the final lap a couple of metres down and finished it a couple of metres down. The winning time, 2:28.98 in fact now. And Mastekova pointing across at it there. world record for her. Mutola 2:29.66, just outside her world record figures of last year. And Ritz of Poland in third, almost 10 seconds behind that pair.